As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's the first of three. Patrick Corbin will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Brett Gardner heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
And there is career hit number 999. He's had such a solid career thus far, and now he's just one hit away from a very respectable number, 1,000 hits.
Yeah, Matt, 1,000 hits will be a nice feather in his cap. It's not a major milestone, but it's definitely something to be proud of.
Runner goes for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollard will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Starlin Castro will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there, and he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Aaron Judd will stand in, and with numbers like that, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Gary Sanchez will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. CC Sabathia will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this year, his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding. So look for a lot of strikeouts
Center
here.
fielder, A.J. Pollard.
A.J. Pollard is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So there's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. Hey, he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Brendan Drury, as he lines this one out to center. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's two batters and two hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Paul Goldschmidt gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame. Jake Lamb steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. It's swung on and hit in the air. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, the run's going to wind up scoring on the play anyway, but how's this for a nice play? This inning could have gotten a lot worse if he doesn't come up with that one.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 3-1. Yasmani Tomas will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Sabathia pauses. 1-0 on its way. Shot toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Chris Iannetta will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
3 runs already home here. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Chase Headley will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on. First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And Holiday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Shot to third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
That's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Into the box, CC Sabathia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty. Unfair.
Count 1-2.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Brett Gardner gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Patrick Corbin strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Torres is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4.
Now batting.
Torres gets a shot 13. Here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Tomas. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Chris Iannetta is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Aaron Judd will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
To second for 1.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 5th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-3. Brendan Drury comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Jake Lamb digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Frazier ranging forward, one down.
The shortstop,
Chris Owings
16,
stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. On the ground to third. Gloved by Headley. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Diamondbacks have elected to challenge
we'll take one last
play.
look at it here. Now the question is if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe. And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runner's going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Oh, and you know, we see it so often. The running game can really influence the outcome of a ball game, and here he's representing the tying run, but he's able to use that speed to take second base with 1 out.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. For Owings, he picks up stolen base number 7 so far on the year. Slapped hard the opposite way. Frazier will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
So striding in is Manny Tomas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Andrew Chafin will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, guys, this was never a question of distance. This ball is absolutely launched. But we didn't know if it was going to be fair or foul, and you're going to see it. Once this thing hits off the foul pole, it erases any questions you may have had, and that's a home run.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Torres. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Well, they put the measuring stick on that last home run, and it came up 403 feet. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit, finally. Make him 1 for 5 now.
Well, I haven't really needed him so far, but he finally comes through here to wipe out that offer in his 5th try.
Brandon Shipley will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Brandon Shipley.
Starlin Castro is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Back in standing. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The numbers from his last appearance, not too hot. He came on, gave up 2 runs, and actually wound up taking the loss in relief.
Aaron Judd steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the runner back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside though.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Peralta is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
And right here you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they open up a 4-run lead.
Wow, these guys have really come in here and just put it to this pitching staff. We've seen guys jumping on pitches like this all game long. And this is going to extend that lead out to 4 runs here in the top of the 9th. And that may turn out to be more than enough to finish this one off.
Here's Chase Headley. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 9 and the Diamondbacks 5. Brian Mitchell will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Yankees, number 55.
Striding in to start the 9th, Chris Iannetta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
Ray Fuentes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 66.
Ketel Marte will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Ketel Marte.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
Gregor Blanco will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're hitting left-handed, All you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
There goes the runner. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 54.
A.J. Pollock will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
high and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Yeah, you know, he's going to head back to the dugout feeling like that was a wasted opportunity. No RBI here, even though a run does score on the play. But at this point, base runners are more important, and they lose 2 on one swing.
Into the box, Brandon Drury. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
2 out, nobody on. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. The short, hit hard. Oh, what a play! The throw. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Brett Gardner. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.